Okay, it started raining, so I moved inside. So the area of this car I couldn't get at. And I'll show it to you after it's done. So anyway, I got this done. The subframe. What I found out is you, on a dry day, you do it on concrete, you can just scoop the sand up and refilter it through my filter. And here's the sand I'm using. You take that sand, I think I showed in the other video, pour it in there, filter it, and it's good to go. Then if you do get one of these Harbor Freight sandblasters, use the biggest tip that comes with it. And also, my store, they don't keep those tips in stock, so I would say order about 10 of them. Yeah, I got the body. With the back bumper area, I couldn't get up in there to clean. So this is raining. So that's why you should do this outside, but I just don't want to stop. Sure. Okay, earlier in the day because it was raining, we sandblasted in here. And I needed to get up in here anyway, because when the axle was in, and the leaf springs are in, and the gas tank was in, I couldn't get at it. With that sandblaster, it worked great. You can see there's a patch on the floor, but man, that really worked good. And here's the patch I put. This is the trunk extension, both sides. Let's see, what else was I gonna say? Here's some new parts, new leaves, 99 bucks from this company right here. If you're looking for parts, you can get Camaro parts, and they're cheaper. Like I think I said, these are 99 bucks. But here's the two rear ends, one off that car, one off that car. So I was thinking about switching. You know, I was gonna put this axle in, but you know, it occurred to me, looking at these back brackets, there's 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 2 below. You can see it right there. I don't know why I can't just take this off and put it on here. That way I'll keep this date matching rear end. And now I'm thinking about rebuilding my I never rebuilt the transmission, but I saw a really good video. In fact, I attached it to my page. It might be under playlist. The guy just goes through like 4 hours of rebuilding the transmission. I mean, if you can't do it after that, you know, a couple of specialty tools. And I'm thinking about rebuilding this rear end if I didn't say that. I'm going to think about it for a couple days. But there they are. They're the same. Look at, it lines right up. So as I'm taking this picture, I'm thinking to myself, you know, the difference I did notice on this rear end is this yoke right here. Okay, I'm just going to take my fingers and put a little in here. There's like a 1/2 inch difference. But everything else, I mean, brake line attachments in the same place. Same saddle, I guess you'd call it. The rear ends look the same. I mean, I don't know. This bracket's the same. This one here has got an extra bracket here, which I could weld something on here if I wanted. Anyway, I just want to get the disc brakes. So yeah, we spent another hour and a half cleaning up. It was a mess, as you can imagine. But I just kept reusing the sand, recycling it. And as I cleaned up, I saved, I got 2 buckets and I got a sandblaster full. Because I didn't do these sway bars, rear sway bars and the links. That's the blue part on the right. And here's some of the parts I did sandblast. Look, you know, if you watch this video, I don't know who does. Sometimes you think this sandblaster isn't working right. All of a sudden it won't shoot air. If it starts pulsating, like, you know, it's giving you sand, then it's not, and it's giving you sand, then it's not, you know, real fast, just adjust this dial here, or the one down below, and you just kind of play with those dials. This one's always going to be open. And then sometimes you got to shake the tank for some reason. But besides that, it was well worth the money. I mean, I love that tool. A lot of tools I love. I love this blower that I blew out the shop with. It's great. It's 20 volt. And I don't know if I showed you this. Girlfriend bought me this toolbox for my birthday. This is the one I've had since I've been a kid. And this is the one over here on the left that came with the shop. So I got temporary tags because I keep moving stuff around. This sandblaster, I'm going to upgrade it. I just haven't had time yet. I'm still thinking about it. There's a good video about the guy puts a valve on the bottom, kind of like the valves are on the bottom of that one. And then my hands are so big that it's a real pain in the ass putting your hands in and out. That kind of spoils you. I mean, you could just take that outside and sandblast your parts, or I could even lay that next to this. Run the hose inside. But I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Anyway, it's 4:15 in Washington. I'm gonna go take a shower. My hair is full of sand, or dirty sand. That's it.